Paul Merson has come out with yet another classic. Along with other experts, he has repeatedly had a go at Rafa Benitez for not giving it a good enough go against the top clubs. However, ahead of Tuesday night, Paul Merson now says Newcastle should write off their next game against Manchester City, the Sky Sports pundit advising Rafa Benitez to play a weakened team in the Premier League and instead go full strength in the FA Cup. Arrogantly, stupidly he adds, maybe Rafa Benitez should start thinking of what the fans want. As the Joey Essex of football punditry, Paul Merson seems to take pride in doing no research and knowing as little as possible in the profession where he is paid handsomely to give a supposed expert opinion. He hasn't got a clue what Newcastle fans want, apart of course even he can't miss the fact that supporters are desperate for Mike Ashley to leave. One of the knock-on effects of his ownership being the fact that it is impossible for Rafa Benitez to have a proper go at cup competitions due to lack of investment in fighting relegation each season. Only 5 days to go until the end of the 2019 January transfer window and Mike Ashley has so far refused to allow any signings. It isn't even a case of just resting players, Rafa Benitez simply can't afford to play Solomon Rondon. Rafa and the fans know there is zero chance of winning the FA Cup, so playing Rondon against Watford, him picking up an injury, and having to rely on Joselu for the rest of the season, is the stuff of nightmares. The same to a big extent with Martin Dubravka. Without these two players the chances of being relegated would significantly increase. Yes, we would all love a cup run, but we also live in the reality of Mike Ashley's ownership. So long as he is here he will make it impossible to even try and win anything. The fact that today Rafa will become the most successful FA Cup manager in 12 years of Mike Ashley tells you everything, never having won a fourth-round game so far under his ownership. Paul Merson talking to Sky Sports, in my opinion, Newcastle should write off their next game against Manchester City and go all out in this one. The loyal Newcastle fans know their football, they will be thinking the same. This is a great opportunity for a cup run. If they get Doncaster in the next round then they are in the quarter-finals. Maybe Rafa Benitez should start thinking of what the fans want. I'm not sure he will see it that way. Watford are a tough team, they played well at St James's earlier this season. I will go away win. Newcastle 1 Watford 2.